Libra. This is a mini for your week ahead, or whenever you find it. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Wow. You did it. You made it. I don't know if you made it into the age of Aquarius. You made it through the portal. You made it through the whatever, however you want to call it. It wasn't without having to kind of force your way through. I'm just saying you kind of like cut your way through the jungle, you know, with a giant machete. But the jungle was like every adversary that tried to throw themselves in front of you for whatever reason in the last few years. You ignored it when you had to ignore it. You fought back when you had to fight back. You didn't just let someone punk you. And even when it was difficult, you made sure that you were standing up for and protecting either just like the children in general or your own children. And you're about to be rewarded with this kind of feeling of joy that you haven't felt in a really, really, really long time. Maybe you even thought it was never coming. And if you're like, okay, I can feel something on the horizon, I can kind of see it coming. It's like it might have ended up with you walking away from a lot of things with those 2 tens there. Cutting ties completely in a way that there's like no going back. Where if there were people in your life, okay, yeah, false love, a false sense of authority over you, or someone sort of stealing your wisdom and using it for their own, or kind of like claiming what's yours to be theirs, but from the point of view of someone who doesn't understand it, who doesn't see clearly, who doesn't think clearly, who doesn't see clearly, who doesn't think clearly and who doesn't see clearly, yet somehow holds a position of authority here. So whatever it was, it made you more of a warrior. It's like, I come bearing a sword. Who says that? Is that Jesus? Oh my gosh. Do you need to throw yourself a party? Wait, you're about to be... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Is that... What's that? Oh, boy. If this was a marriage that you walked away from... No, this is a past partner that you've walked away from. It's almost like someone who cheated on you got cheated on, and you're going to be publicly vindicated. Like publicly recognized, and whoever Is that what this is about? Yeah, it's gotta be. Look, the two, okay. You have liberated yourself from a very karmic situation. And if you have a new partner now, whether you have a new partner or you're all alone in the world, throw yourself a party. And don't invite anybody that doesn't bring you a sense of home and belonging. It's almost like you were thrown into a world, or you were born into a world where everyone hurt each other and stabbed each other in the back. And you had to be very cunning, and you had to be very industrious. There was a sort of duality that you had to overcome in yourself. And part of that, like, I don't really think whoever you are, you had like a lot of darkness. I think maybe the people that you dated did, or an ex-husband of yours was very kind of dark-sided. And yeah, they put you to the limit. Wow. That popped right back out, didn't it? Okay. So there's an ex-partner that you have cut ties with, or you did cut ties with, and their entire world is about to fall in on itself. Why? Oh, so they were dealing with a lot of people who were dealing with a lot of people. There's a lot of characters here in this situation. That's the jungle. The jungle that you cut your way through with a machete. Oh, look at that. Okay. So if you weren't just up against a few people, you were up against like a whole religion. Hold on. A whole religion, or a whole... Like, this is a person of authority, but who is corrupt. The Emperor in reverse. It's a tyrannical leader who is not honest, who does not protect the people. Oh, maybe you were exposing corruption. Maybe you were exposing corruption, and it's like whoever you were with in the past was part of that corruption. Or it suited them to not do anything about it or ever change up the old guard. And here you are in the age of Aquarius. And maybe you overcame great illness. Like, I feel like you were very, very sick. And if you haven't overcome it, like, you will. And it's not going to be as hard as you thought. If there's something you're not looking forward to, whatever that is, it's not going to be as bad as you think. Really, throw yourself a party. You made it. You overcome so many obstacles. Your life was not easy. Whoever you are, your life was not easy. And it's almost like you would pick something up and the world would slap it out of your hands. You would work hard for something, pick something up, and the world would slap it out of your hands. And you found a partner that you love, a soulmate, and what did they do? They got you involved in a third-party situation, and that person got involved in a third-party situation, and you had the brains to separate yourself from that and keep going. Snowman. Maybe you had to be cold-hearted for a while, but it's like the ice in your heart has melted. You see people as, I don't know, it's almost like the way that you see humanity now isn't so harsh. Like, you see everyone as just babies walking around, throwing temper tantrums, just grown-up babies. Or that's kind of how you need to see things this week. And if there's anyone that's got to go, like I was saying, something about anyone in your life that doesn't contribute, like literally, to a feeling of joy and freedom and enlightenment, they've got to go. It's like you've already moved forward. You've already chosen that. It's just trying to grasp at you as you move forward. But throw a party. If it's just you, if you're the only one, throw that party because you've come so far. And if there's anyone else that what's that? Saw. Whoa. Okay. There was a lot of lies there in a relationship in the past. There was a lot of lies there. Oh my God, there was so much you didn't know. There was so much that was going on where, wait a minute, let me get, I'm just going to keep pulling the same cards. It's just doubles of everything. Why is like every single king and every single queen come up here? But that's in reverse. What is that? Is there, oh my God. Okay. So the King of Pentacles in the Tower, let me just get all of this out of here. You know why you're going to throw yourself a party? Because you're going to watch like a domino effect. If you do exposés or if you are I don't know why I'm getting Nancy Drew, but like for real. Nancy Drew. Who's Nancy Drew? It's like Sherlock Holmes or something. Something's going to be proven right that you foresaw. And it was about corruption, and it's going to like topple an entire corrupt system. And you're going to get paid for it. There's going to be some sort of a monetary avalanche. And it has everything to do with you keeping going, even with all of these different groups trying to stop you. And it destroyed your relationship. So they were trying to steal from you. I just can't believe this. With the moon twice, eagle in reverse, sea star in reverse. This wasn't a simple plan. It was almost too complicated for you to see, for like a human being to see. So maybe it was revealed in little bits about how much time and effort, how extensive this, dare I say, conspiracy was to get you kicked out on the street and take everything you had, including your mate. So there were lots of people involved that were ready to come at you for lots of different reasons. They were trying to keep you from your soulmate. Yeah, there was a lot of work that went into this. So what do? You throw yourself a party because you are about to what? You're about to see it. You're about to see it happen. It's going to make you feel excited and powerful and proud of yourself. A lot of that self-esteem that kind of got chipped away at when everything was stolen from you, when you were kind of ground into the ground, but it had nothing to do with you or how smart you were or how good you were or how hard you worked. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with lots of different parties coming to agree on the fact that it was just easier to get rid of you. But your resilience here, through all of these burdens, with all of those tens, is a defeat for your enemies. It's a defeat for them. It's a total loss. It's a complete loss. It's going to be the hand of God breaking them down, breaking the whole thing down and exposing the whole conspiracy, exposing the whole thing, and you were a catalyst there. So when you look forward from now on, know that whatever it was that you were trying to say, it will be heard. Even if it was a long time. If there was something you were screaming at the world is finally going to hear it. They're finally going to hear it. But if that's not right now, and you're all alone in this, and you don't have anyone around you that makes you feel like you have good things coming, think back to maybe anyone that made you feel suicidal ever. They can't come to your party. And if this party is the rest of your life with wealth and abundance and joy, that's what it is. With the generational wealth, where you can go on a big fat vacation and you've got tons in your account and you never have to worry about going hungry or going without. You will be happy, really happy, truly. But it comes at the other end of a lot of harsh truths, and it's just going to be maybe heartbreaking and disappointing. But you have evolved past where maybe not you, but someone else would have been a cold-hearted, bitter, jaded person, and you're not. You move forward with joy and exuberance and self-confidence and creative willpower, being inspired by everything around you, where you're still growing and expanding and learning, because that's how your mind works. And if these other people don't want to keep expanding or learning, they can't come to your party either. But what you're going to do, and this was supposed to be a mini and it's not, so let me just sum this up by saying you're going to throw yourself one hell of a party, really. Even if it's just you and your mate, or if that soulmate hasn't come back to you yet, remember, nothing that's truly yours can be taken away from you. There's a completion here. Alignment. A feeling like you're free and balanced, like you're home. And you won't have any question about anything or anyone or where their loyalties lie. And the world is about to kind of see what you already know and maybe what you've been trying to tell people. So if you're the only one right now that's patting you on the back, let it be so, because you're just so ahead of the game. They'll get there eventually. And it won't be after you're dead and everyone talks. No, it'll be in your lifetime. You'll see it. You'll experience it. And anyone who is out to get you, the wicked, vengeful, degraded, maybe even black magic sort of energy that you're feeling, is being returned. And as far as whatever that Emperor in reverse was, and the Hierophant in reverse, This is a large scale expose. So thank you for hanging in there, even when you wanted to give up, because you knew you couldn't. Because that's not who you are, and that's not what you're made of. And it's okay to stand strong in that warrior pose, you know? Make sure you're standing straight with your chin up, your head held high. Because you have your ships coming in ways that nobody could ever take from you again. And if that soulmate hasn't found you yet, they're coming. If they have, and it's just you two throwing the party, make that a priority. That's your homework this week. Throw yourself one hell of a party, because you did it. You did it. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm Walker. This is DanceWalker Tarot, and I'll see you for the next one.